Can I start? Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Masahiko Kato, CEO of the Mizuho Bank. This is Japanese bank. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my thought with you today. So this is my third time to participate in the FII, and each time I feel the positive change in this country. Mizuho has been doing the business in Saudi Arabia over 60 years, and I'm very proud to be a part of this transformation. In this speech, I would like to talk about the role that Japanese financial institutions should play in Saudi Arabia. Recent Saudi transformation, such as NEOM, Red Sea project, KFD area in Riyadh, are very remarkable. Saudi area has a long and historical relationship with Japan in the energy sector. The Japanese oil import from Saudi Arabia is around one-third of total volume. I believe our cooperation is expected to expand significantly in the future. The first point is financing the transformation of the Saudi Middle East. International financing from the outside of Saudi Arabia will be the key factor for Saudi Vision 2030. At Mizuho, we are taking the opening new liquidity for the kingdom very serious as we recognize its importance. In support of this initiative, Mizuho arranged a lot of non-deal roadshow for the kingdom. For example, Mizuho arranged the PIF governor's trip to Japan for introduction Japanese investors and potential business partners last year, as well as the trip to Saudi Ministry of Investment and related government entities. Also, in June this year, Mizuho was delighted to host PIF in Tokyo for a seminar with Japanese bond investors. Over 50 Japanese companies attended the seminar, mainly from the financial sector, which indicates the high interest in Saudi Arabia. Although those activities, Mizuho has been working closely with Saudi entities for securing the potential investors in Japan and other Asian countries. We have established relationships with over 1,000 financial institutions in Asia and have supported US dollars 350 billion to Saudi Arabia since 2015. Last year, Mizuho arranged various Saudi capital markets transactions across the government, sovereign wealth fund, government-related entities, and financial institutions. We continue our contribution of inviting Japanese investors to contribute to Saudi Vision 2030. The second key area is collaboration in the energy sectors. Japan has strong ties to the kingdom in the energy sector with oil import from Saudi Arabia. However, the importance of clean energy, including hydrogen, has increasing recently. Japan is dependent on energy imports, but has strengths from the upstream to the downstream areas such as CCS, transportation, mobility, and clean steel. Clean hydrogen in Saudi Arabia is a strong potential because of that abundant new renewable energy, and Mizuho would like to actively support this initiative. To accelerate the hydrogen business, that this year, Mizuho has set a target of hydrogen, which will provide 30.5 billion US dollar in hydrogen-related finance by 2030. Last year, we participated in NEOM's green ammonia project in Saudi Arabia as a tier 1 lender. We are also playing that advisory role in decarbonization area, such as the Aramco CCS project and Saudi Arabia's solar energy project. We would like to contribute to the establishment of the hydrogen supply chain, including through the provision of technology. The third key area is collaboration in cutting-edge field with a focus on startups. The Japanese government is focused on supporting startup business. Japanese government declared the plan for increasing investment in startup to $67 billion by 2027. Japanese startups have high potential for global growth because of their world-leading technology capabilities such as decarbonization, healthcare, entertainment, space, and robotics. Mizuho has over 4,000 relationships with Japanese startups, the largest among Japanese financial institutions. We have introduced promising companies to Saudi Arabia last year, and we would like to continue to support those activities. We would like to support Saudi Arabia's business transformation. Mizuho established the Saudi Arabia company in 2009, which has been operating as an investment bank in Saudi. Mizuho was the first Japanese bank to have the local setup in Saudi Arabia. In order to accelerate this movement, we will establish a regional headquarters in KAFD, Riyadh, the first Asian bank to establish in Saudi Arabia. We will support the transformation of Saudi companies by working more closely from Riyadh. Next year, Saudi Arabia and Japan will celebrate the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations. I'm confident that the ties between the two countries will continue to strengthen. As a banker, it's a great pleasure to be involved during the times of such transformative change. I promise all of you that we are going to make a great difference as Saudi's best partner in order to create a prosperous future. Thank you very much for your attention.